It was 3 ways to improve your posture while sitting at a desk. No one liked that article. Like no one read it. No one liked it. I thought it was good, but it sucked. There was one guy who read that article who left a comment. And at that point in my career, I would reply to every comment. I wasn't really getting that many, but like I would reply to every single one. And I didn't know who this guy was, random guy. And he was like, hey, he asked a question and I replied to him. And that was the end of it. Well, after a crazy turn of events, that guy who asked that question, he was living in, I didn't know this at the time. I found this out years later. He was living in Chicago working as an accountant. He ended up quitting his accounting job and became a personal trainer. And then he moved to New York City for an internship. During his internship, he met Gary Vaynerchuk and he became Gary's first coach. His name is Mike Vacanti. So he had a 2-year deal with Gary. And after 2 years was up, Gary said, do you want to continue coaching? And Mike said, no, I'm done. And Gary was like, okay, cool. Who's going to coach me next? And Gary had a lot of postural issues. He had a lot of hip pain, back pain, knee pain, all that. And Mike, who followed me ever since I replied to his comment, said, I think I know a guy. And I was living in Israel at that time, working on my online business. And Mike reached out and he was like, do you want to coach Gary Vaynerchuk? And I was like, is this a fucking joke? And I flew from Tel Aviv to New York, had an interview with Gary, flew back to Tel Aviv. And 6 weeks later, I get a text from an unknown number saying, are you ready? And I was like, who the fuck is this? And then Gary sent me a shirtless picture of himself flexing. And that's how I found out I got the job.